of being proactive. You know, I say for something.
Good morning. Welcome to this December 15th special council meeting. We'll start our meeting by honoring our nation with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, diving right in, the first item on our agenda is the CARES Act Ordinance. So I'll let you speak to that.
Okay, so we received the CARES Act funding from the state in the amount of $1,105,489. I called Lori Rogers from State Board of Accounts and asked what we needed to do because the Indiana Finance Authority had stated that you had to ask for reimbursement for payroll expenses, and that is not what the commission, that's not what originally the commissioners intended for that money. It was projects. So I asked her, you know, what we needed to do, because if you tell them you're using it for payroll expenses, they're expecting you to use it for that. So she said what you can do is State Board of Accounts sent out this ordinance. This allows you to transfer the money from the CARES Act fund to county general, and it makes it county general money. So then you can appropriate it however you see fit. Then at that point, we can use it for the projects that we originally intended the money to be. So that's what the ordinance does. It allows the money to be transferred to county general.
So just for clarification, if and when we approve this ordinance, that'll allow for the additional appropriation to be transferred from the CARES Act fund to county general use.
Is it an ordinance number?
2020-13.
13. Make a motion, we approve the resolution ordinance number 2020-13. I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? I'll call for a vote. All those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Opposed, the same.
This appropriation goes right along with that.
Yeah, do we need a motion for the additional appropriation? I'll call for a motion.
I move we approve that. I'll second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. And opposed, the same. The next item on the agenda is Dale Buuck from the EDC.
Good morning. Just wanted to give an update on ChromaSource project. If you remember, Jason was in here about a month ago talking about that. Brad's still in that he had some agreement that he'll pick up that extra piece of business that he kind of explained to you. And his color matching work continues to grow, where there's no end in sight and everybody's painting everything inside. So he is looking to close on the Rail Connect building. And the one thing we're asking for, redevelopment is granting him training reimbursement. That will be our incentive out of the TIF. The state offered him a pretty nice tax credit for the employees he's going to hire. He's hiring 40, but for this work, this specific project, he's going to hire 30 people. So what I would ask of you, and I apologize, I'm not maybe a little unprepared as far as any documents, but all we really want to do, there's a 10-year tax abatement on that building that the developer was given. There's 4 years left on it. It equates to about a $12,000 incentive. We just want to let those 4 years transfer to ChromaSource, and they can just continue on with that abatement. tip, but that 12,000 would be a nice incentive to help get with the project. So I'm asking simply to transfer from Arbor Investments to ChromaSource. And that's what
Is there any problem doing that, Jenna? Okay.
And is that 12,000 annually?
no,
Total.
total over the 4 years.
Well, I make a motion that we approve the rest of the 4-year tax abatement, chromosome,
I'll second that.
Flores.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? I'll call for a vote. All those in favor, please signify by raising your right hand, and opposed the same.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the last item on the agenda here is we received in the mail a letter from Region 3A asking us to appoint a board member to their board of directors. If you recall, in 2017, we voted to not participate as a member of Region 3A. So the letter was addressed to me asking me to appoint someone to the board. And I don't know that we would appoint someone to the board if we're not dues paying members of Region 3A. So I thought I would just throw this on this agenda and see if council would feel differently.
In 17, why did you decide not to join or have on a board member?
We didn't feel that we received any benefit from being dues paying members of Region 3A. We didn't feel that there was any benefit to Whitley County.
Okay.
So we
Then still-
stopped paying them.
Feeling still the same?
I believe so.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I will say this, they do work in the county with like the town of Larwell. They do a lot of work there. But for Whitley County as a whole, I don't really see a reason for us to participate.
If I recall, they had quite a changeover in their leadership on it, and we were just not getting any benefit from the money that we had invested.
Yeah, Matt Brinkman is their executive director. I know that he's done a great job for Region 3A since he took over in 2017.
Who is running that now?
Matt Brinkman. I think he's from maybe Bluffton or Decatur, but he works in Kendallville at Region 3A at their office. So I don't, does council wish to appoint anyone or to ignore the letter, or do you want me to reach out to them and have a conversation, maybe revisit it? Council could revisit it after the first of the year. How do you want me to move forward with this?
That seems to be the most prudent, that there be a conversation. Because if there is some benefit that they're going to give to us, we need to know what's going on with them. And if things are essentially as they were regarding Whitley County, they will know why we're not participating and why we won't send a board member.
Right.
I think they should let us know what they've been doing or what they propose to do for Whitley County.
Sure.
Have they asked for us to be a member and pay again, or are they just asking for a board member, or is the payment going to be on the backside of appointing a board member?
They have in the past asked us to rejoin. This time they're not asking for us to rejoin. They're only asking us to appoint a member to the board. So I'll reach out to Matt Brinkman and have a conversation with him and see what kind of information he can provide to us. I'll do that. That's really it. Does anyone have anything to add from the audience? Anybody online have anything to add?
As you guys seen in front of you, we received 1782 notices this Thursday for our budgets. Everything got approved except the highways budget. They did cut it. We knew it was coming, Brendan and I, because his revenues that they estimated aren't supporting his budget. So him and I are trying to get that, working together and trying to get that figured out. So but other than that, everything else got approved as adopted, so.
So what action do you need? Do you need a signature from us or?
No, I usually we don't need any changes, so I mean, auditors always been the one to sign it, but yes, I just wanted to let you guys know that I think we will be asking for changes for Brandon's because he doesn't have enough revenue. So, and we have to go by the state's figures on that.
And is the reason for the reduction in his budget the fuel tax?
Yeah, I think because we're getting
People are traveling less.
We're getting less and the motor vehicle than we were before, yes.
Okay.
And I believe when they originally upped the gas tax or that the state was taking so much of it before they were giving out. So, might be a
Okay.
couple years before we see an increase in that.
Right. Any questions for Jana on the 1782 notices? Okay, John, do you have anything to add?
No, I just want to let everybody know that during our regular council meeting, I was in the 9th day of quarantine and couldn't attend. I want to thank Thor for taking my call on it. For some reason, the voice part wasn't working, but the hand vote was, so
Sure.
thank you.
Councilman Overdeer?
I just want to say it's been a pleasure and an honor working with all you guys, and to thank you for what you've done for me, and I appreciate it. I wish you all good luck in the world. Keep doing the good work.
Councilman Comfer?
Nothing.
Councilman Warner?
Nothing.
Councilman Hodges?
I have nothing.
Councilman Wheeler? The only thing that I would add is that I was informed this morning that former Councilman Glenn LaRue's wife passed away. Council will be sending flowers, but we just offer our condolences to the LaRue family and send them our thoughts and prayers at this time. That's all I have to add. I'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you for coming.